I'm gonna show you how to make a slow cooker meal. This guy got me through many college weeks. All right, so this is the crock pot. Meet your new best friend. Brands aren't important with crock pots, guys. I actually think I might have gotten this at a Goodwill. They actually have a lot of crock pots there, and you can pick one of these up fairly inexpensively. This thing wasn't over 20 bucks, 30 bucks maybe. You know, I was in college 2 years ago, and I was in a house of 3 dudes, and we shared one room, and our mattresses were touching each other, and it was all we could afford. I didn't have much money to spend on healthy organic food. Out of kind of necessity, I went to Goodwill and bought a crock pot. And what I found is that not only was that nutritious, easy, cheap, but it was kind of fun. And I got pretty good at making these crock pot meals. And I'd make them about once every 3 days and just kind of eat it for 3 days. And it never cost more than 20 bucks, 10 bucks. I don't have the time and I don't have the money. Those are the 2 biggest excuses with health. And while those might be valid, you might be in a tight financial spot, I'm not buying it all the way, okay? Because I'm gonna show you a meal that you can make with 10 minutes of prep work that's under 10 bucks. So let's go do that right now. All right, so what we got here, we got probably 6 carrots, 4 turnips, 2 onions. I'll probably use 3 or 4 stalks of celery, some green onions I like here, and about 4 cloves of garlic. And then our main dish, this guy, gobble gobble. An $8 turkey. I did not get the natural, free range, organic plucked for 14, 15 bucks. I went on the budget one, but this one, still pretty good. Trader Joe's, they have decent quality stuff. 8 bucks. It is 5 pounds. That's a lot of meat for 8 bucks. So one of the benefits of doing a crock pot is that you don't actually have to cook it. You just kind of set it and forget it. It's kind of like the 8-hour version of a microwave, except it's way more healthy. Actually, when you slow cook things, you don't damage a lot of the nutrients in there. A lot of people think that crock pot, since it's on for 8 hours, is gonna use tons of electricity, and that's not true at all. Actually, if you put it side by side a conventional oven, it uses far less electricity than your oven ever does. All right, so we plug it in, obviously. Just plug that guy in. And you're gonna set it on the high setting. Low is for if you got a lot of time. I only got about 8 hours, so I'm gonna put it on high. All right, so this is really all that's gonna fit. So you chop it all up, you put the chicken in here, and now we wanna season this chicken. What I'm going with, smoked paprika, turmeric, our friend, probably a tablespoon of this. Remember that video? Link right there if you haven't seen it. A little bit of black pepper, and then Himalayan salt. With cooking, you actually lose a lot of the nutrients in food if you overheat it really fast. And so if you do it more gradually, you're able to pull out some of the nutrients in that broth. You don't lose any of it. So that's another benefit of a crock pot, is it's really nutritious. You don't have to really do anything, and you can't really mess it up. That's actually why I like a smaller chicken, so it's not supposed to look this full, but everything cooks down. So you put the lid on, and now we will be back in about 8 hours, but use a thermometer and make sure your chicken is at out of the safety range, the danger zone. Okay, it is just past 9 o'clock. So let's see let there be light. Let's see, white balance. Let's see what the crock pot came out looking like. Ooh, there it is, the finished product 8 hours later. That looks amazing. If only they could smell, they could put smell in video cams. Let me get a spoon, fork. Look at that. Look at that, that's just fall off the bone right there. So I did the numbers on that actually. And if you wanna know what the grand total is, the official number sheet here. So when you add it all up with the carrots, the onions, celery, parsnip, you know, chicken, garlic. It's about $15 for all that. Remember, that's really good because I have right here, I got about another 5 or 6 meals, actually probably 3 meals, in there, plus the one I ate tonight. So that's, let's just call it 5 meals for $15. I mean, that's $3 a meal. People spend that on a condiment or a portion of their meal. So when you add it up, the grand total is really cheap. And this is something, again, that's nutritious, fast, easy, you don't have to cook, and it's cheap. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite slow cook recipe is. I want to know down there, or meat or thing to use in a slow cook recipe if you don't want to list it all out. The 11 Questions to Change Your Life is a free ebook I put out right there. Get it, all you need is an email, and that's how you get on the mailing list so you can get all these videos as well. Until next time, stop settling, start living. Later.